Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the OSBA Game of the Week. I guess you can call it the OSBA Game of the Week Part 2, because yesterday we had a great game as well. Down at Father Henry Carr, picked up the victory over Ridley College. I don't know why I blanked there for a second, but apparently I did. We got a good one for you today. Bill Crothers versus TRC Academy. We're at the Rice Center. Bill Crothers wearing the road red and TRC wearing their home white. Early on, missed shot that time. And BK gets the foul. He's going to head to the line for two and try and open up the scoring here for TRC. Coming into this game, Bill Crothers undefeated, 6-0 after last night's win against Athlete Institute Red. And TRC, 3-2, positive record. A surprising loss the other night to Ridley College, however, but watching Ridley play yesterday, they showed a lot of heart, so after seeing them yesterday, not that surprising of a loss. And BK hits both. Bill Crothers will get their first possession of the game. And of course, got to talk about the backcourt of Bill Crothers. Kobe Elvis and Tyson Dunn making a name for themselves this year as the best backcourt in the OSBA, arguably, of course. Dunn now. Strong drive baseline, he falls. Shot clock winding down. Great overall defensive possession that time by TRC. John couldn't get it to go despite the contact, and BK is going to pick up an early foul there. Elvis going to take it up. The reigning OSBA MVP making a great case to be MVP, but turns it over there, and BK. Nice recovery that time by Kobe Elvis. Turnover and recovers and deflects the ball away. And BK to inbound. Dawson John back to BK. Hesitation inside, strong drive, and he gets it to go off glass. And BK starting out hot here. Quick 4 points. Alir Leak. Nice find. Couldn't handle it, however. Connor Landell. Grange passes it out to Dunn with the floater. Can't get it to go on the soft touch. And Dawson John will come away with it. Dawson John, fifth in the OSBA in scoring. And out of bounds, and it'll go right back to the Colts. And just to get back to my point about Kobe Elvis, the reigning MVP, 19 points per game this year. That's 9th in the OSBA, along with 4 assists. That is also 9th in the OSBA. Landell for 3. Landell can't find the mark that time. Here's Montenegro. And BK to John. Dawson John. Nice on-ball defense by Leak. Driving in. Shot clock winding down. He gets it off. Off the iron. Done. Out quick, and nice deflection that time by Selimgay. Deflection that time, but for some reason it's going to go back to TRC. Thought it was a pretty clear deflection, but back comes the Wolfpack. Screen set. BK stolen by Elvis. Kobe Elvis on the break. 2 guys trailing him. Doesn't matter, and the foul. Kobe Elvis. Beautifully done in transition that time. That's what he brings you. He's fast, he's slick, and he's got a mean jump shot to go along with that. Kobe Elvis. Elvis on the year, 69% free throw shooter. Obviously, you'd like to improve that, but hits that one there to get the extra point. BK throws it up to Grumbach. BK, corner to Dawson John. Can't find the range that time. Can't hit the shot, and Tyson Dunn. Once again, leaking out. Oh, that was too easy there for Tyson Dunn. Last year, Tyson Dunn played at Vaughan. Of course, Vaughan not in the OSBA this year. Their senior team, at least. And BK has got Matt Hobbs. Nice find inside and a foul that time. Brian Sullivan-Gay. I'm sorry if I get that name wrong. Grumbatch just gets it in. Here's Bryant. Spinning. Nice layup that time. Sullivan-Gay again. Down low. Tough pass that time. They got a 3-on-1 now. Can't hit the floater that time. Elijah Mahi. Done. Mahi. Foot on the line. Long two, and Tyson Dunn there to get the rebound. Tyson Dunn with a quick 4 points here. Class of 2020, 6'3" point guard. Dawson John. No foul that time. Looks like he's down a little bit there. He's going to get up. Elvis. Oh, beautiful finger roll in transition. Crothers getting up and down the court with ease right now. TRC, not much of a defensive effort here. And BK. Sullivan-Gay. And BK knifing through the defense. Can't get it to go despite contact. Elvis. Kobe Elvis racing up, deflected out of bounds by Dawson John. Dawson John, 5th in the OSBA in scoring at about 22.5 per game on 49% field goal percentage. Very impressive. Elvis to inbound. Finds Dunn. Elvis in the right corner against Radikash. Of course, Victor Radikash coming over from that Thornley team that made it to the finals last year. They got to get a shot off. Turned over. Here comes BK. He's deadly in transition. BK and the foul off glass. Jambu Mbike. Coming into the game, he averaged 12 points on the year. He's going to head to the line now, and he shoots a great percentage, about 82.5% from the line so far through 5 games. Coming in the game now is Marcus Barnes. He's going to take out Tyson Dunn. Off on the extra point. Elvis guarded by James. Kobe Elvis. Foul there. A little too aggressive by James. They like to call him G. Mr. James down there, number 12. Elvis to inbound. Finds Osagi, and Elvis gets it back. Down low, Elijah Mahi. 3-point shot, Grange can't find the range. Here's Monegro. James for 3. Off the front of the iron and out. Here comes Elvis. Grange leaking. Oh! Good hustle defense by Mbike. James. And a foul here. 9-8 here, about halfway mark in the first quarter. It's been a fast-paced game so far, and that's the way both of these teams like to play. Very athletic on both sides with a lot of talent. Alir leak back into the game now for Bill Crothers. James resetting up top. James got to get a shot off here. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And BK step back 3. Not that time. Kobe Elvis. You're not going to see him sit much. Elvis. Strong drive with the floater. A little too strong that time. Back comes the Wolfpack. James. Nice find inside. Radikash. Spin under the basket. No look to Montenegro. Can't hit. Here comes Alir Leak. Leak to Elvis. That's a healthy look. Decides not to take it. Barnes, step back. That's a two-pointer, and he hits it, no problem. Marcus Barnes, class of 2022. BK. Try to get a little fancy with that pass that time. Elvis. Foul on the floor that time. Elvis was trying to make the pass out to Leak. Inbound now here for the Colts. Timeout coming actually here. It's like TRC wants to talk it over, and I'll take this opportunity to take a break myself here. Stick around. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the OSBA Game of the Week. Best league in the country. Stolen by Radikash there on the inbound from Elvis. Victor Radikash in his second year in the OSBA. Radikash with the spin move. Finds no one that time. Here comes Elvis. Colts love to push the ball. Kobe Elvis. Barnes. Oh, methodical through the lane, and he gets the floater to go that time. 13-8, the Colts lead here. About 3:30 remaining in the first quarter. Here's James. Trap coming quick. Leak almost stole it. And BK. Corner to Diaz. Step back three. Can't hit that time. Radikash with the offensive rebound. Diaz again. No luck for the second time. Comes Connor Landell. Landell, 9.3 points per game on the year. Sorry, 9.3 rebounds, I should say, and he's 8th in the OSBA in that stat. Barnes finds Elvis. Decides not to shoot, and that time he can't hit the mid-range Jimmy. Back comes in BK. He's deadly in transition. No call that time. He thought there might be a whistle. Sullivan Gay, and he hits the easy layup. Elvis directing traffic. Open Landell down low. TRC's defense fell asleep, and they pay for it that time. And BK. Here's James. BK to Radikash. Floater. In and out that time. Elvis racing up the court. Tried the fancy bounce pass. They got lucky that time. It stays in the possession. Nearly stolen by MBK. A little too aggressive that time by Manjabu. Big substitution coming in here for the Wolfpack. BK gonna sit. Dawson John back in the game. He hasn't got going yet, but Don't count on that to continue. And the Wolfpack already over the limit here, so Elvis is going to get a chance at 2 free throws. Good on the first. And Elvis hits both, 2 of 2 from the line that time. Makes him 3 of 3 overall. Converted an and one earlier in the quarter. Grumbach nearly turns it over. And it's going to go back to the Colts. Great pressure defense at the half-court mark that time. Bennett, Grumbach just couldn't escape the trap. Barnes will take it in the back court. Over to Alir Leak. Leak nearly stolen that time by James. Great on-ball defense here. Leads to a tough shot. Offensive rebound. No good. Here comes James. Diaz. Steven Diaz. Long shot for Therion. Can't hit. Elvis. Kobe Elvis. Floater. And he gets the bounce on the soft touch. 9-point lead here for the Colts. Dawson John, extra pass to Diaz. Blocked that time by Landell. John. Back to Diaz. A lot of risky pass here for TRC. Grumbach, he can hit that. Off the front of the iron. Grumbach again. James. John. And he finally bangs it home. Dawson John, first points of the game. Doesn't look like the Colts are going to go for a 2-for-1 here. Just take their time at this last shot. Elvis nearly loses the ball. Keeps it in. Alir Leak back to Elvis. Elvis, step back. Leak. Strong drive, and he gets it to go. Shot clock was winding down, and Elvis improvised with that pass. Steven Diaz. He was the first one out here warming up before the game. Grumbach blocked by Landell. Good recovery that time. Looked like Grumbach had a healthy look at a 3-point shot. Last shot of the quarter. John blocked again by Landell. 2 in a row. Very active on the defensive end tonight. Great rebounder and a great shot blocker. Grumbach to James. Got to let it go, but he stepped out of bounds that time, and that'll be the end of the quarter. A fast-paced game so far, and the Colts lead 21-13. Stick around. We'll be back with second quarter action. Welcome back. Second quarter action about to start here at the OSBA Game of the Week. Bill Crothers Colts versus TRC Academy Wolfpack at the Rise Center here in Brantford, Ontario. Alir Leak, soggy, turned over, nearly, bodies flying all over the floor, and TRC comes away with it. James, baseline, turned over, Elvis to Alir Leak, and he lays it in softly. 10-point game now. Bill Crothers going to work here. John, and the contact, in and out. Dawson John on the year from the line, 73%. After that fast break layup, Alir Leak going to come out of the game. Great minutes near the end of that first quarter and into the second quarter here. John hits the first. And John off on the second that time, and back comes Crothers. Tyson Dunn, oh, what a bounce pass, but stolen again. That's Elvis's third turnover already tonight. Theron, extra pass, James, strong drive, oh, the acrobatic layup off the mark, and a silly foul that time. Big substitution coming here for TRC Academy, getting most of their starters back into the game. Tyson Dunn and Kobe Elvis back together on the floor. Tyson Dunn on the year, only averaging about 7 points per game, but he's second in assists in the OSBA at about 5.5. Elvis, foul on the floor again. 2 early fouls here for TRC. I saw them get in trouble there in the first quarter, going over the limit early. Coach Jeremy Kaye very animated on the sideline talking to the referee. Talked to him before the game. I asked him, is there a lot of pressure without Tyrell here? He said, I welcome pressure. It's a privilege. It's a great quote. It's a great quote from a great coach. Dunn. Spin move. Oh! Couldn't get it to go, and BK comes away with the rebound. Nearly stolen again. They got to get it past half court. They just do. Grumbach. Long pass, and Dawson John. Highly contested shot. John. Hop step. Gets it to go this time. Strong move by Dawson John. Elvis, who hasn't sat yet. This kid just doesn't get tired. Screen coming here from Osagi. Elvis with the acrobatic layup, and he gets it to go. That was beautiful by the reigning MVP of the OSBA. Of course, last year he played on Southwest Academy. And this year he's taken Bill Crothers to another level, leading them to 6-0 so far through the first 6 games of the season. Grumbach. They got to get a shot off here. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Grumbach, shot fake. 1 second. John's got to let it go. Floater. Great defensive possession overall by the Colts once again. All the way down to the shot clock, and Jeremy Kaye very angry with his team right now. He can't be happy, and I don't blame him. As they take a timeout here, I'm going to take a timeout myself as well. We'll be back with the OSBA Game of the Week. Welcome back to the OSBA game of the week. Just coming out of a timeout there, Jeremy Caillet. Not happy with the refs at all, and I think even more disappointed with his team after that last offensive possession. Committing a turnover on the shot clock violation. Tyson Dunn. Nice find inside to Landell. He's got an open man in the corner, and it's going to stay with the Colts here despite the deflection. Elvis. He's got a mismatch here. Might want to take advantage of it, and this is what he's going to do. Kobe Elvis. Corner. Grange. Tough shot that time. And then BK comes away with it. Just a little too aggressive that time by the Colts. Fouls both at 2 apiece here for TRC and Bill Crothers. About 7 minutes remaining. 9-point lead for the Colts. Monegro. John. BK. Grumbach. BK. His defense has been dominant here by Crothers. Another bad shot, but Grumbach gets lucky that time and puts it in off glass on the offensive rebound. That was two defensive possessions in a row there for the Colts where they wound down the shot clock for TRC. Elvis. Elijah Mahi. Here's Grange. Jaden Grange. Tough layup. Couldn't get it to go. Grumbach. John. And the foul. Dawson John. We've seen that before from him. Has a chance to make it a quick 5-point swing here for TRC after that timeout. And Crothers going to take a timeout now. Bill Crothers, next 5 games, sees him at home once again against Excel Hoops, and then Rise Prep comes over on December 5th. But then to end out the year for Bill Crothers going into the Christmas break, they got Father Henry Carr. They're going on the road for 2 games, I should say, against Father Henry Carr, and then Crestwood Prep, and then back home against Orangeville. It's going to be a tough competition to end out the year, and we'll see if Bill Crothers really is legit, that legit 6-0 that they currently have on their record. It's a quiet night in the OSBA around the league as well. You got Father Henry Carr, who comes off that victory last night against Crestwood, who actually lost to Central Tech. That'll be at Crestwood tonight. Around 5:30, tip-off should be in about an hour. And then the TRC women headed to Brampton to face Excel Hoops. Just coming out of the timeout now. 5-point game. That 9-point lead quickly went away for the Colts. Dawson John at the line, trying to complete the 3-point play. And John hits it and completes a 3-point play. Back to a 4-point game here, 25-21 with about just over 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Elvis in the lane. Can't get it to go. That's Monegro. And BK. Grumbach. Tough pass that time. Silly turnover by the Wolfpack after getting momentum back. Kobe Elvis against Monegro. Elvis down low. Nice layup that time. Osiagi. Endurance Osiagi. What a name that is. Grumbach. Monegro. Dawson John. Baseline. Turns it over. Back comes the Colts. Kobe Elvis. Got a lot of space that time, and he makes no mistake about it. Kobe Elvis. He's deadly from that mid-range area. Monegro. Grumbach. Open Dawson John. That's a healthy look. And he makes no mistake about it. Dawson John from the left corner. See Marcus Barnes checking back into the game here for Bill Crothers. Elvis calling for a screen. Trap coming. Nice find. There's got to be an open man. And just like that was beautifully done. Jaden Grange finishing it off, but it all started with Kobe Elvis's ability to get out of the double team that time. Back up to a 7-point lead. Monegro. Dawson John. Grumbach. Can't answer that time. Crothers likes to run. Elvis. Oh, he got bailed out that time. That would have been Kobe Elvis' 4th turnover of the first half. They're going to call it a kickball violation here. A Lear leak coming into the game now. It's going to let Jaden Grange get a rest here. A Lear leak 6'3" guard, class of 2020. Elvis. Nearly a 5-second violation that time. Connor Landell. Elvis calling for a screen again. Trap coming once again. Radikash and Monegro. Great job that time by the Wolfpack's defense. Dawson John, strong drive. Can't get it to go on the easy layup. Back comes Crothers. Barnes finds Landell, and he can't get it to go. Blocked by Radikash. And finally a foul that time. What a sequence. Siagi going to head to the line now for 2. Off on the first. And he misses both from the free throw line that time. A break for TRC. Full court press coming. Radikash. And they're going to call a blocking foul that time on Osiagi. Radikash to Dawson John. Monegro. And they're going to call a travel on Monegro that time. It was pretty clear. 31-24, 3:20 remaining in the OSBA Game of the Week. You're watching the best league in the country, of course. An abundance of talent in the OSBA. These student athletes give 100% every night on the court. Elvis to a Lear leak. Leak. Nice find to Landell. Good help defense on the interior that time. Bounce pass to John. A little too strong. Keeps it in, however. Monegro. Radikash. Nice hesitation. Can't finish once again. TRC missing at the rim. Leak. Landell back to Elvis. Kobe Elvis. One-on-one with Monegro. Going to go to work here. Elvis. Decides not to shoot on the up and under. Barnes, step back. Off the back of the iron that time. Nice deflection by Connor Landell. Sullivan Gay tried the crossover that time, but Landell with a great on-ball defense. Back to Sullivan Gay, down low. And they're going to call a blocking foul that time. Looked like it might have been a charge, but Sullivan Gay going to head to the line for 2. 10 rebounds per game on the year for Brian Sullivan Gay. That's 7th in the OSBA. Elijah Mahi again set to check back in for Bill Crothers. And he hits the second. 1 of 2 at the line. Elijah Mahi going to check in now. Tyson Dunn getting an extensive rest here in the second quarter. Might not see him the rest of the first half. Kobe Elvis once again bringing it up. The reigning MVP. Directing traffic here. Elvis gets held up again. Elijah Mahi going to let it fly. No hesitation. No problem. Elijah Mahi. Elijah Mahi coming off the bench tonight. Class of 2022. Monegro, strong drive. Can't get it to go, and Radikash can't finish on the rebound. Elvis. Kobe Elvis, that's a very healthy look. Surprising miss that time by Kobe. Sullivan Gay. Radikash to Dawson John. Unable to find the range. Marcus Barnes to Lear Leak. Leak, strong drive. They're going to call an offensive foul. I don't know if I agree with that one, but regardless, it's going to go back to TRC now. Victor Radikash going to come out of the game. Not happy with his performance. John to Theron. Back to Dawson John. Give and go. Beautifully done. Tic-tac-toe. Marcus Barnes. Bill Crothers has held on to this lead for a while now. TRC keeps inching closer and closer, but then Crothers goes on a run of their own. Elvis, crossover, spinning back. And another foul that time, and Monegro not happy about that one. Kobe Elvis has a ball on he has that ball on a string, I swear. And a timeout coming here. Bill Crothers calls it, and I'm going to take a timeout here myself. 56 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll be back in a moment. Back in the OSBA game of the week. Coming out of the timeout, 56 seconds remaining in the first half. Bill Crothers with a 34-27 lead here. And if you're Crothers, you got to watch out on the fouls. They're already over the limit here, and one more foul by TRC. They will be over the limit as well. Elvis. Almost a 5-second violation. That's what it's going to be called, a turnover. Not a lot of movement there by Bill Crothers, especially coming out of a timeout. They couldn't run a play. Dawson John finds Monegro. They could go for a 2-for-1 here. Sullivan Gay. Oh, rejected at the rim by Connor Landell. Looked like he was going up strong for that one, and see someone down on the floor here. Looks like Marcus Barnes having trouble getting up. Barnes not able to put a lot of pressure on that right ankle, it looks like. Hate to see that happen, especially to a young kid like that. Alir Leak going to check back in for Bill Crothers. 17 seconds on the shot clock here. Nearly stolen. Monegro comes away with it. Dawson John. John, hesitation. Oh, beautiful pass inside. Theron can't get it to go, but oh, they're going to call it travel. I thought he got fouled that time. Go back to Bill Crothers. They have a chance for a 2-for-1 here. Grange with the inbound to Elvis. Pressure at half court. Screen coming. Oh, what a move. Elvis. Kobe Elvis. What an individual play. And he gets it to go. Kobe Elvis. That was sweet. 36-27. 15 seconds remaining. Monegro floater. Oh, with the soft touch. Alir Leak falls out of bounds. The clock's still running. 5 seconds remaining. Leak. He's going to have to let it go. Leak. Tough shot that time, and it'll be wide. 36-29. Crothers leads at the half. It's been a back-and-forth game so far. See if it continues in the second half. I'm Anthony Gaio. Stick around. Welcome back to the OSBA Game of the Week. I'm Anthony Gallo. Great game between Bill Crothers and TRC Academy. So far, 36-29. Crothers leads. Very fast-paced first quarter. A lot of fouls called, however. And a missed shot to open it up there. Oh, what a bounce pass by Elvis. Oh, great recovery that time by Monegro. Jefferson Monegro coming in, averaging 6.8 points per game. Elvis. Tyson Dunn didn't get much action in the second quarter, surprisingly enough. And a tough shot at the rim that time. Sullivan Gay comes away with it. Jefferson Monegro. BK. Blocked by Landell. Gets it back, however. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Sullivan Gay, long range three. Off the front of the rim, and back comes Crothers. Bunch of bodies falling in the backcourt that time. They're going to call a foul on Grumbach in the backcourt. Calling a holding. It's a tough call that time, especially when the play was well ahead of the foul itself. Elvis. Down low to Landell, and it's going to stay with the Colts. Dawson John thought he hit it off Landell's foot. Dunn. Tyson Dunn nearly falls. Nice find. I don't think that was his intended target, but it gets to him anyways. Missed three-point shot. Landell. Elvis going to back it up. Lots of time on the shot clock here, about 10 seconds. Elvis. Gets the switch, the mismatch here. Elvis, strong drive. Can't get it to go there, but somehow he knifed through the defense that time. I don't know how he did it. Dawson John. Holding on Grumbach again. That's 2 in a row on Bennett Grumbach. Oh, I'm sorry. That was on Alir Jeffers. Alir Leak, I should say. Trying to make the case that it was on Grumbach, and I thought it was too, but back to TRC the ball is. Grumbach. Sullivan Gay trying to get more aggressive here. Finger roll! What a layup. Talking to the crowd after two, trying to get this team hyped. Dunn. Pulls back, smartly does so. Elvis. Grange back to Dunn. They work it around to Elvis. Nearly lost his footing that time. Dunn back to Kobe. Kobe, that's a lot of space for him. Too much space, but in and out that time. TRC got lucky that time. Monegro. Sullivan Gay. Nice deflection by Tyson Dunn. (36-31) here. 2 minutes into the second half. You're going to see Elijah Mahi come into the game. Elijah Mahi, great potential. Brian Sullivan Gay. Back to Mbake. Monegro. BK. Oh, strong drive. He earned those two. Tough foul that time. That's 2 fouls already here for Bill Crothers. About 2 minutes and some change into the second half. BK, 82.5% free throw shooter on the year through 5 games. 12.2 points per game as well to go along with that. And he misses there, a rare miss. Sullivan Gay, tough shot, almost gets his own offensive board. Calling for a foul that time, doesn't get it. Here comes Elvis, streaking down. Oh my goodness! I thought he was about to pass that. He laid that up. I can't believe that. He makes it look so easy, Kobe Elvis does. Nice bounce pass, and BK, strong drive. Looking for contact that time, welcoming it. 4-point game now. Both these teams playing more in the half court. Start the second half. Elvis splits the defenders. Elvis blocked. Back comes TRC. Dawson John, Euro step. Nice block. I think they're going to call it a made basket. Elijah Mahi late on that one. Goaltending. Tyson Dunn going to take it up for the Colts. Elvis behind the back. Turned over. And BK, one dribble, strong drive! And BK, a cosmic warrior, not from this planet! Wow. What a hammer that time. They're going to call a technical foul after, however. That was nasty. Oh, we heard him BK ass hops, and he's showing out tonight. That was crazy. 38-38, and then Kobe Elvis going to take the technical foul on the other end here. I don't blame him for being hype after that play, but you just got to watch it nowadays, especially in basketball. They call taunting frequently now, whatever league around the world. Elvis to bring it up now for the Colts after that outstanding dunk by Mbike. Elvis behind the back. Kobe Elvis step back, 1-footer. Oh, that was pretty. Kobe Elvis just makes it look so easy on the court here. Dawson John, quick pass. Sullivan Gate dunks it down. 2 dunks in a row for TRC. Bill Crothers wants to talk it over. Just like that, the crowd is getting very loud here. 41-40. We're going to take a quick break here, but stick around. (41-40) here. 2 dunks in a row for TRC, but Bill Crothers still has the 1-point lead here. 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. It's been a wild start to the second half. Elvis. Oh, nice find. Elijah Mahi, way too open that time for Mahi. He's deadly from the outside. Back to a 4-point lead here for Crothers. And BK just had that nasty hammer dunk. Dawson John looking for a screen. Calls it off. Tough layup that time. Couldn't hit the follow. Sullivan Gate, tough shot. Own offensive rebound. And he gets the foul here in that one. Working hard down low. Ryan Sullivan-Gay, 8.7 points per game on the year. It's actually perfect from the line. Doesn't get there too often. 2 of 2 on the year. But I mentioned earlier on the broadcast, 10 rebounds per game. That's 7th in the OSBA. Hits the first. One of 2 from the line. One possession game. Elvis dribbles it off his foot. Turned over. You rarely see that from the MVP. Grumbach. Taking it himself. Grumbach. Strong drive. Can't finish. Sullivan-Gay. Dawson John. That's clean. Dawson John ties the game. He's got to be coming up on his average of 22.5 so far. Just over the halfway mark of this third quarter. Nearly turned over again. Dunn gets it back. Dunn. Turnover again. This TRC defense is coming alive here in this third quarter. TRC would like nothing more to end this 6-game winning streak of Bill Crothers. Monegro, screen. Sullivan-Gay going to take it himself, passes it off. BK, trapped. Monegro, floater. Can't get it to go high off glass. Tyson Dunn, streaking. Oh, that's too easy. Lays it in with the left hand there. TRC going to slow it down, get into the half-court offense. Monegro, cut off. Dawson John. Dunn defending. They got to let it go. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Can't lay it in. And they get the offensive rebound in BK. Back and forth this third quarter. Oh, Dawson John with the steal. Dawson John with the flush. And just like that, TRC takes their first lead of the second half. Momentum has definitely swung here in favor of the home team. Elvis. Alir Leak. Kobe Elvis back up top. Oh, pulling the moves on. Elvis, step back 3. Unable to go. Going back to TRC. Great play by Ryan Sullivan-Gay to knock it off the player. Doing a little jawing down court. Monegro. Nice find inside, but they're going to call a foul. That's 3 fouls for Bill Crothers here in the second half. Sorry, make that 4. One more and they're over the limit. Substitution coming in now for Bill Crothers. So Connor Orlando back on the floor along with Jaden Grange. John back out to BK. BK looked like he had a clean look that time. BK nearly turns it over. John for 3. No good. Dunn bringing it up now. Elvis finds Alir Leak. Can't find the mark that time. And BK. Grumbach can't hold on to it. Here's numbers for Crothers. Elvis with the bounce pass to Alir Leak. Spin. Elvis slows it down. Kobe. Whew. Elvis. Nice find to Grange. Grange in and out. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2-point lead for the home team. Wolfpack. Monegro to Dawson John. John going baseline. Off the knee of John, and it's going to go back the other way. Substitution coming in. BK going to take a well-deserved rest, along with Monegro. Bill Crothers sitting at the top of the East Division. Central Tech right behind him at 7-1. Elvis, tough drive, finds the open Mahi. Elijah Mahi, that's 2 in a row from that corner. Hit one earlier in the quarter. Bill Crothers back on top, 49-48. Coming up on 90 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Steven Diaz. Grumbach, bounce pass inside, Selvingue. Diaz, pull-up jumper. Misses everything, but they're going to call a foul on Connor Landell. Not a smart foul that time. It's like Diaz holding that right thumb of his. Looks like he's going to shake it off and head to the line for these 2 free throws. Landell coming out of the game to that silly foul. Coach Celia not happy about that. Next 2 games sees TRC on a 2-game road trip. They'll go to Brampton and face Excel Hoops on the 21st. And then they'll head down to Hamilton next week on the 26th to face Lincoln Prep. Crothers now. Mahi. That was too easy in transition. Nobody back defending the trailer. Back to a 3-point lead. Diaz. Saved. Grumbach. That's the cleanest look he's got today. 51-50, 1 minute remaining. Third quarter. Kobe Elvis is yet to sit in this game other than halftime. Create space. Elvis nearly lose the ball. Mahi again from that corner. That's 3 this quarter. Elijah Mahi has come alive. Already reaching his season total of 9 points per game now with 3 threes. Grumbach. John, baseline. John blocked that time, and it's saved. Technical foul. Ooh. Osagi. Endurance Osagi with a great block, but decided to stand over him and give a little word that time to Dawson John. Not a smart play. They had numbers going back the other way too, so silly foul. As he hits the first, I'd like to take a moment to shout out our OSBA sponsors: Spalding Precision Basketball, Crossover Game Film Breakdown, OABO Referees, Universal Hoops Mixtapes, Ryerson GSX Lab, the creators of OSBA All Access episodes. Back to the gameplay now. 2-point game, 20 seconds remaining. Shot clock turned off. Elvis going to take his time here. Kobe. Create some space. Kobe Elvis off glass. TRC with a chance to shoot. James. James with the lane. Clean look. James banks it in. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. 55-53. Bill Crothers leads, but TRC was roaring back there in the third quarter. It's going to be an interesting fourth quarter. We'll be back. Welcome back to the OSBA Game of the Week, getting you set for this fourth quarter of what's been a very entertaining game between Bill Crothers Secondary School and TRC Academy. Kobe Elvis. Elvis, nice find. Alir Leak with the wide open three. That was all created by Kobe Elvis' find. Diaz. TRC still has their starters sitting here except John. Dawson John for three, answers right back with a tray of his own. This game has all the makings of coming right down to the wire. Elvis, crossover, Kobe Elvis, turned over, oh, nearly a turnover, got bailed out that time by Dawson John. Looks like Tyson Dunn's gonna check back into the game. We're going to wait till next play, perhaps. Dunn will come back in. Grange will take a seat. Elvis. Alir Jeffers. Turns it over. Dawson John. John! Oh, beautiful acrobatic layup. He banks it in. 1 point game once again. 58-57. Crothers leads. 1 minute has gone by in this fourth quarter. Alir Leak. Elvis. Kobe Elvis. Sizing up Diaz. Elvis, strong drive. What a bounce pass. Osagi could not handle it, however. That would have been a beautiful highlight play. It will stay with Crothers. Looks like they're going to reset the shot clock as well. Not sure why. It didn't look like possession changed. I think Coach Kaye trying to... Yeah, and Coach Kaye was telling the scorers board the shot clock's got to be back down. It's going to be at 5 seconds, it seems. Good call by Jeremy Kaye, first-year head coach of TRC, of course. Was helping out Tyrell Vernon past couple years. And Elvis, well off that time. It looks like he was holding his hand on the way back. Still grasping that hand. It looks like his finger, actually. James stepped out of bounds. Go back to Crothers. Kobe Elvis looks like he has tape on that hand. Might have injured it beforehand. Alir Leak. Elvis. Kobe Elvis with the true floater. Don't see much off-ball action by Kobe Elvis. He's usually the one handling the ball. That time it worked to perfection. Stolen. Oh, Elvis was streaking. Kobe Elvis gets the ball. He banks it in once again. Kobe Elvis on a little run of his own here. 6 unanswered points, all from Kobe. 62-57. We'll be back in just a moment of the OSBA Game of the Week. You're back watching the OSBA Game of the Week. I'm Anthony Gaio. 7:55 remaining in this very entertaining game. 62-57, Bill Crothers leads. John turns it over. Elvis again. Pulls back. Smart move by Kobe. Here's Tyson Dunn. Back to Elvis. Been doing a lot of off-ball movement here. And again, Kobe Elvis, 8 straight points for the reigning MVP. Really coming alive here in this fourth quarter. Monegro. Mbake. BK. Calling for a screen, coming down to the end of the shot clock once again. Tough pass and turned over again. 2 straight turnovers. Elvis holds onto the ball, and Tyson Dunn will bring it out. Elvis one-on-one with John. I'm going to call a blocking foul on Dawson John. Not sure how many fouls that is on TRC, or sorry, 1 foul on TRC. There's just no... Never mind. I'm just looking at the scoreboard up there. Got a little confused for a second, but we're all okay here. Dunn. Misses the front of the iron that time, and James going to bring it up for TRC. James. The Gazelle steps, and they're going to call a foul. Thought they might have called a travel that time. 1 foul apiece for both teams here. Coming up on 4 minutes into this final quarter. James on the air. Before this game, no attempts at the line this year on the OSBA. Can make him 100% now. Two for 2 at the line for James. Five-point game. Lear leak over to Dunn. Oh, silly turnover. TRC got numbers now. Monegro, great acrobatic layup. Back down to a 1-possession game now. Dunn. Oh, wide open. Elijah Mahi can't get the bounce that time after hitting 3 3-pointers in that third quarter. Monegro. Dawson John nearly loses it. A turnover again. Sound like a broken record here. Mahi and the foul! Elijah Mahi takes the contact and finishes it. Chance at a 3-point play coming up. This kid is going to be special. The sky is the limit for Elijah Mahi. Looks like there's a timeout coming here. Timeout called by TRC here. And I'm going to take a timeout myself as well. Stay tuned. We got great fourth quarter action coming. You're back at OSBA game of the week. I'm Anthony Gallo. Coming up on the end of this fourth quarter, it's been very entertaining. Elijah Mahi completes the three-point play after that strong and one before the break. Monegro finds a lane, kicks it out. James can't hit. Tyson Dunn telling his team to slow it down a bit. Elvis. It's like a trap's coming for Kobe. Alir Leak, shot fake. Air ball that time. If you're TRC, you want to take advantage of these misses. 6-point game. Strong drive, and the foul! Brian Sullivan-Gay. First points of the fourth quarter for Bryant. Still anybody's game here. I see David Onanu check into the game for the first time tonight. Waited about 3.5 quarters for him to come in. But he's getting his opportunity here. Connor Lando coming out of the game. Not happy with his performance tonight. He is, I should say, not me. Sullivan-Gay can't complete the three-point play. Dunn racing up court. Slows it down a bit here. Guarded by John. Dunn. Foul. Looked like he cleanly poked that one away. 67-63, 4-point game. Dunn, baseline. Mahi hit 3 from that spot in the third quarter. 0 for 2 here in the fourth from long range. Grumbach. Sullivan-Gay looking to go to work again. John. Good recovery by Bill Crothers here. John, tough pass there. Try to thread it in. 4:30 remaining. Bill Crothers looking to go to 7-0 here. Looking to continue this unbeaten streak. Crothers and Orangeville are the only unbeaten teams, both sitting at 6-0 on the year. Nice find. Great ball moving by Crothers. Can't finish it off, however. Monegro comes away with the rebound. Sullivan-Gay. James. Calling for a screen. Tough shot. Can't get it to go off glass. Gets his own rebound. Oh, that was a strong move by James. And another technical foul called. He was talking to him. Oh, my goodness. Jeremy Kaye laying into his player right now. He's got a point. They're going to give up a free point here, potentially. That's 2 techs on TRC tonight for taunting. Of course, 1 on Crothers as well. Three-point game. 3:48 remaining in the fourth quarter. Dunn inbounds to Kobe. Mahi. Elvis gonna slow things down. Pulling the moves. Oh, what a threat. Can't finish. Onanu's gonna get the foul and head to the line for 2. That's 5 fouls on TRC. They're over the limit now. Hits the first. And he's off on the second. Still a 4-point game. BK. 1-on-1 with Mahi. Foul down low on Onanu. It's the third team foul for Bill Crothers. Lear Leak coming out of the game, and Jaden Grange going to check back in. Monegro try to find Grumbach, can't. Dunn comes away with it. Jump ball coming. We're going to say possession TRC. Gonna mop up the wet spot on the floor here before play resumes. Coach Salia having an extensive conversation with the referee here. And getting set to get back to the gameplay. Monegro. Grumbach. Dawson John turned over off the foot. Elvis, strong drive. Can't get it to go, but they're going to call an offensive foul. They're going to say Kobe used his elbow to push off that time. Monegro now setting up the TRC offense. Wolfpack only down 4. They've been turning the ball over a lot here. Nearly another one. And BK. John. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And BK's got to get one off. He does. Can't get it to go in and out. Another tough shot. Got to give credit where credit is due. Bill Crothers' defense has turned it up here in the fourth quarter, especially in the dying minutes here. Elvis finds Tyson Dunn. Dunn, offensive foul again. That's 2 in a row for Crothers. That's 5 fouls. They're going to be over the limit here. Coach Salia once again. Still anybody's game here. Bill Crothers trying to keep their unbeaten streak alive here and go to 7-0 on the year. I don't like this. TRC very slow into their offense. A bunch of trips down the floor in the fourth quarter. Another tough shot coming here. And the foul, Monegro! Jefferson Monegro hit the mid-range jump shot, a little too aggressive on the foul by the Crothers defender. Monegro looking to make it a 1-point game. And Monegro hits the second. 1-point game, under 2 minutes to go. This is where palms get sweaty. Elvis facing an immediate trap in the backcourt. Onanu. Grange back to Elvis up top. This is who you want. This is where the ball has to be if you're Crothers. Tough drive, and he gets it to go. No foul on the play. The strength by Kobe Elvis. That's the biggest thing I've noticed this year from Kobe Elvis. He's put on a little bit of weight, as in strength. Grumbach. Grumbach can't get the easy layup to go. He's got to be kicking himself for that one. It's about as easy as it gets. Still a one-possession game, however, 71-68. And Elvis turns it over. Thought he got poked out, but I'm going to say Elvis a little too loose with the ball that time. And BK to inbound. Monegro, too easy. Bill Crothers' defense fell apart that time. 1 minute remaining in the game. Bill Crothers in jeopardy, losing this unbeaten streak if they give up the lead here. Elvis. Kobe Elvis. Spin. Elvis. Shot blocked by BK. And he keeps it in. A chance to take the lead here for TRC. And BK, strong drive, gets the foul. They're going to call it on the floor, however, but they're over the limit, so 2 shots coming here. A chance to take the lead or tie the game here from BK. Biggest shots of the season so far here for BK. And he's off on the first. Just got to say to yourself, now you got to make this one no matter what. And he misses the second. Offensive rebound, he throws it down. Salapingue. Wow. What a sequence. Bill Crothers not blocking out, but if you're TRC, you don't want to celebrate too early here. They still got the MVP on the other end. But Bill Crothers very much so in jeopardy of losing this unbeaten streak. Wow. That's fundamentals right there. You got to box out, especially on the free throw. Can't give that up. So, if I'm Coach Salia, it's a no-brainer for me. You got to get it in the hands of Kobe Elvis. Of course, the double's going to come, but he's a good enough player to make the right play. But regardless, you got to get it to him and attract the defenders to come to get an open, clean shot. There's a reason programs like Minnesota, TCU, Ole Miss, DePaul, and UMass are all recruiting Kobe Elvis. He's going to make one of those teams very happy in the future, I'll tell you that for free. 30.8 seconds remaining. TRC 72-71 lead over the undefeated Bill Crothers. Looking to move to 4-2 on the year. Of course, TRC plays in a tough conference with Orangeville Prep sitting at top at 6-0 as well. Both teams getting set to check back on the floor now. Coach Salia drew up a play. Here we go. Interesting to see this inbound play that Coach Salia has drawn up. Alir leaked to inbound. Ball goes to Kobe. Ball in the hands of the MVP. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Elvis. Mahi. Grange. Got to get a shot off here. Leak. Blocked. You got a foul. You got no choice. You have to foul here if you're Crothers. Turned over. Leak. Strong drive. And a foul. Alir Leak. Express yourself, young fella. Wow, what a clutch bucket here with 6.7 seconds remaining. He gives Bill Crothers the lead and a chance at an extra point as well. Wow. Alir Leak showing his strength on that drive. And wow. Jeremy Kaye is livid on the other end. That was a tough pass by Grumbach. They had all the time in the world there, and Crothers needed to foul. It was in their hands, and just like that, Bill Crothers with the momentum again and a chance to make it a 2-point lead here with 6.7 seconds remaining. After that outstanding drive by Alir Leak, the 6'3 guard, class of 2020. Everyone in this gym thought it was going to go to Kobe Elvis. I thought it was going to go to Kobe Elvis, especially on that turnover. They had numbers, but good decision to go to Leak, and he finished it off. But now the tables have turned, and TRC is going to get a chance to win this game after this free throw, regardless if he makes it or not. Coach Jeremy Kaye throwing down his clipboard. If they lose this game, that will be the play of the game, without a doubt. Alir Jeffers now at the free throw line. Big free throw coming. And he hits it. No timeouts. 5 seconds remaining. Grumbach for three. Off the mark, and Bennett Grumbach can't hit it. Bill Crothers stays undefeated. What a finish. What heart they've shown here at the Rise Center. And TRC felt that one fall right through their hands. They had it. They had this game. They really did. Wow. What an effort by Bill Crothers to come back and take the lead. Alir Jeffers, big credit to him on that finish. But this has been the OSBA Game of the Week. 74-72 is the final score. I'm Anthony Gaio saying see you next time.